Washington head coach. His guys just 2-4 in their last 6 games. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go from Orchard Park. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Well, we had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem. When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Buffalo.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and a yard.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now he takes off. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Bills.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been, but not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
The extra point is up and through, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
It's a gain of 10.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
13 more yards. That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 49.
To throw is Lawrence. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, third and 5.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is second TD catch of the season.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
14. Commanders, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over for their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, first and 10. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now second down throw for Lawrence.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. And left side, it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. They'll try the right side this time. They will take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bills stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. They go play act. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
That'll be returnable from the 35. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. Big-time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 49. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Back to throw. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Now return coming from the 7th. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Bills' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Now, faking the give. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To number 87. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Bills going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and That's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bills move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Commanders' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Bills' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, your chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Lawrence now. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
2nd down, Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
This is 3rd and 6. They'll motion the slot man right. Back to throw. Lawrence. Open open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Washington, first down. First and goal.
Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. The throw on the run is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. He'll step up and run this. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. To the 5-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Second and goal.
The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour of the league.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. On first down, Lawrence. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second. Now, play, I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Here's a zone read to start the drop. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. 2nd down, they need 7.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Commanders.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
At the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 7.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And they'll take this forward. It'll be second down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
He'll
8.
look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To number 25.
Now a 3rd and
It's a
2.
gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bills. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead.
Commanders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll have a Commanders 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Commanders 1st down.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
And the Washington 1st down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. This one complete to Atwell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 15.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
45-yard line.
They'll give on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Buffalo.
10 at the 27-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And the Bills are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Touchdown, Buffalo. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Bills stretch things out even further.
51. Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with first and 10. Now Lawrence. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Atwell sent in motion here. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Second and goal.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. Throwing is Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here.
Lawrence's
Third and goal.
to number 38. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now third.
Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be toddled up and taken down. They got him.
7 yards.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Little's kick is good. And the Commanders will cut into that lead.
Commanders 10.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bills offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They're closing in on a 9th victory of the season. And they're going to start this drive here at first and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 10 at That's enough for a quick first down.
At the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Bills 1st down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Handoff here, up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
Down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. A flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
12 yards on the play.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he'll have a Commanders 1st down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. So it's a win here for the Bills. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.